Welcome to Subramani. Please subscribe, please hit the bell icon. I'm going to talk to you about the myths which people have during retirement, that when they come to me, and I'm going to do a separate one on the first year of retirement. That's a very funny animal together. So they come with some people come with ideas that they've got so much money that they can splurge, but the general thing is to say it's not okay to splurge. Let me separate splurge. Like you have your financial planner tells you need 3 crores for retirement. You have 6-7 crores, your wife has 4 crores, so you have 11 instead of 3. Understand that you have a super duper excess, and you also know that your children are settled and they are not going to come to you for any emergency or things like that. In this, if you go and buy a 50 lakh rupee car instead of a 30 lakh rupee car, honestly, you are not going to hurt. Don't worry, don't think that oh my god, I'm retired, I should not buy such an expensive car. Go ahead, splurge. It's perhaps the last car that you're buying. You're 64 years of age, 65 years of age, you're buying a top end 50 lakh rupee car. I mean, that's what you think is a top end. You went thinking you'll buy a 10-12 lakh rupee car or a 30 lakh rupee car, but suddenly this one has caught your fancy. You will like to drive, you will drive, you are not living in a cramped Mumbai city, and you have space to park, then go ahead, splurge, make trips, right? You're in Chennai, you want to go to Bangalore, take your car and go, because you may not go when after you're 75, right? So do that. It is okay to splurge like that. But let us say you need 3 crores for retirement. You have 3.5 crores and you want to make a foreign trip, right? This is the danger part. This is the slippery banana skin part. Now, when you buy a car, you have 50 lakhs plus, of course, there will be annual maintenance and all that. But if you make a foreign trip, and that costs say 10 lakhs for you and your wife, not a very expensive one, simple foreign trip is 10 lakhs, and you try making it every year, then what has gone wrong is your estimate for your retirement expenses. There you have not plugged your foreign travel. You said, oh, I will spend about 1 lakh a year, 1 lakh a month is my household expenses. That did not include your foreign travel. So your financial planner said, okay, 12 lakhs per year multiplied by 30, you need 3.6 crores. You have something like 4.2 crores. Now, 4.2 crores versus 3.6, you think you have more. Wrong. Your annual expenses are not 12 lakhs, it is 22 lakhs. So multiply that by 30, you needed 6 crores, maybe 5 crores, because you think after a few years you may not make your foreign trip. So this foreign trip thing is a little dicey splurge compared to a car splurge, because car splurge may happen once in 10 years or 12 years. So you may not again buy a car. But this foreign trip is slippery peel, so banana peel. So be careful about what you can splurge and what you can't splurge. It's nothing to say you can't splurge, but if you have those kind of expenses, put it to your financial planner and say, I will make one foreign trip every 3 years. Yeah, so plug it in. Make sure that it is built into your corpus, right? There's another one which people think that it is best to leave money to charity after death. Yes, it is good to leave it after death, because you don't know how much you will have, how much you will spend. But also remember, during your life itself, if you give away and you are filing under the old system and you're getting 80G benefit, that is good. Second, you don't know how your children will interpret what you want. I know one lady who had left 25 lakhs for a gaushala, right? She wanted to leave for cows. She wanted to leave 25 lakhs to a trust which does only marriages of Brahmin girls. She had some other things also, but I don't remember. But these two clauses which the children didn't like. So the 25 lakhs actually went to a PETA kind of an organization which does animal welfare, but this woman did not want animal welfare. She wanted gaushala. So be careful about whether your children understand what you mean. She wanted a institute which an organization which does only for Brahmin girls. She did not want somebody to give to Cry or somebody like that. She wanted that. She wanted 25 lakhs to go to a Veda Pathshala, which teaches Veda. That actually went. That 25 lakhs went, that I identified that so and so. But the Goshala they did not give, because they said, why only cow? We can protect dogs also. Well, that was not the purpose of the lady, but that's what happened. Then again, why only Brahmin? If your children are woke, be careful. If you are Brahmin, your children are woke, right? So then be careful about what they will do with your money. So better to give off some money. And this lady knew that her children did not want it. She was pretty old. She was, I think, 96 by the time she died. So in such cases, you're better off giving away while you are alive, so that you can give it to people whom you want them to get, right? You don't want somebody with a looking after dogs to get, when you want to give it to a cow. Your choice. Or you want to give it to a tiger. I may want to give it to a tiger conservation rather than a dog sterilization program. So when you are alive, make those choices and start doing it. Many retired people spend less. I know somebody who would not even spend on medication. You would go, you would see from where he could get some charitable hospital to get a cataract done and things like that. And he had a lot of money. He has a lot of money. Why am I speaking in the past tense? He's alive. He's got a lot of real estate. But that fear that, oh, I'm retired and I should not spend, completely transformed this human being, which is very scary for me. So if somebody tells you it's better to spend less, the question is, how much is your income? If your post-retirement income is 10 lakhs a year, 10 lakhs a month, and you are spending 1 lakh, even if it becomes 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, how does it matter? You just say, no, I've retired, so I should not spend. Not true. See how much is your income. So, lot of rich people with lot of good retirement income, 1 crore retirement income is not unheard of. These people just don't spend because they're afraid that next month it won't come. It's coming out of your capital. Right, so somehow they feel that it is better to spend less. I think it is wrong to spend less. It's your money. Spend it when you can and when you must, rather than leaving it to your children or to some charity. Another myth which people have is you must repay all your loans before you retire. Partly true, partly not true. If you have got money lying in equity and that is doing well, and this is a time when the equity market is not doing well, it is not a good thing to repay your loan. However, using all your PF money to repay a home loan makes sense, because your PF was tax-free till today. As long as you are in employment and the contribution is going to a recognized provident fund, I'm not talking about the small-time taxation which is there, but largely it is tax-free. Use that money, you could use that money. However, once you retire, it is no longer tax-free. At that stage, it makes sense to repay all your loans so that you have one variable less to worry about. So it's partly true, partly not true. But if it is at a time when the market is not doing well, then better to use your provident fund or your debt portion to repay the loan. If the market is booming like it is booming now, we are talking in July 2025, it's a fantastic time to sell off some of your equity and pay off the loan. Many people are looking forward to reverse mortgages. Again, I would say the myth is you should avoid reverse mortgages. I think in India you should avoid reverse mortgages because it's not easy to get. So, and you get only for a building which is less than 17 years old. Your children may not like it because they are going to say, oh, this nice house is going away. House is not going away. The child, if you have overdrawn, the child has to repay that amount and get that house. So it's not a bad thing to do. But don't believe that reverse mortgages will work in India simply because if you're already staying in a building which is 20 years old, which is not going for reconstruction for the next 10 years. There is no way how you can get a reverse mortgage on that house unless you sell this house, buy a new house, and then put it for reverse mortgage. So it's a little complicated, so don't trust it completely, but it is not a bad way to handle the money. Then another myth that if you're retired and the market crashes, you're really finished. Not true. If you have been watching my channel and I have been telling you that there are 3 buckets in which to invest, the C bucket falling is already provided for because there's enough money in bucket A and bucket B. Bucket A has got a lot of liquid fund, ultra short bond fund, maybe equity savings fund is in bucket B, multi-asset fund is in bucket B, and equity market bucket is C, and that is only 40% of your portfolio. So a 10% fall there would mean 4% fall, which out of 40, 10% fall is 4% of your total overall portfolio falling is not going to hurt you, not going to kill you. So these are all myths with which we have been growing up. So be careful. If you're retired or retiring, think of all these things before you retire. I mean, building your travel cost and luxury cost while telling your financial planner is a must. Many people don't do. They say, oh, my household expense is not much, it's only 40,000 rupees a month or 50,000 rupees a month. That's fantastic. But your travel, if it is 10 lakhs, then your household expenses being 5 lakhs doesn't matter. Your annual expenses are 15 lakhs, not 5 lakhs. Thank you.